Up to 30% off and 4 flex pays. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn about jewelry, we're gonna learn about luxury. Paul started the fine jewelry departments in some of the most famous Gucci-esque names, places, and people. And they've turned to Paul, like we have for years, to be the guiding light for luxury, and now we call him our own here at HSN. So this is another, we really have come to specialize in Lira jewelry.
We could almost change our name to Lira.
Seriously.
Yes.
So this is the, would you pronounce that for me? Because my Italian isn't as good as yours.
Spiccioli, which means pocket change.
Oh, how?
I named it that because I thought it was cute. This is the 100 Lira coin.
That's perfect.
We hadn't worked with it before this. It's one of what they call a micro coin, so it's a little more delicate, a little more feminine than some of the larger coins. It's really beautiful. The customer reviews on this are perfect, and it's a coin that was first minted in 1990 and only for 2 years, from 1990 to 1992. That's it, never minted again. So it's one of the coins that is a bit rarer than we've had before.
And we're going to be talking about that, as well as a bit of history and about how you can wear it today. I always say, if you're going to collect something, collect money, for goodness sakes. This is the 100 Lira coin. It's on Rolo link. We've got the bracelet and the necklace. And we have the 4 flex payments for you, a 5th with the HSN card. Paul, I know you have a prop. You've brought us a tome.
I have brought along my tome. This is the Gigante, and this is the book of Lira. Basically, it covers the history of Italian currency since the beginning of time, and the Lira is really specialized in here. And I use this, even though it's in Italian, and trust me, I struggle with this, but I use this when I research the different coins that have been minted throughout time, and when I try to find the coins that we have not seen before and that are a little bit rarer. And we really like to think that we do a great job at bringing you coins that you haven't yet collected, that you don't yet own. And remember, the Lira is not made anymore. And I always tell you, when you are collecting, always collect things that are limited, things that are not made anymore, things that cannot be copied. This is the money of Italy, and it cannot be made again. So since 2001, it hasn't been made. Now keep in mind, the reason there are so few around is that when the Lira changed to the euro, the banks and the government gave people a window of time to exchange their money for the new currency. And so everyone ran to the bank with their Lira and said, well, give me euros. And that's why there's so few Lira out there anymore. We find them by going to auctions, by going to estate sales, by following the classifieds, that sort of thing. I have a guy in Rome who does nothing but look for Lira for us.
So you have a guy in Rome.
I got a guy in Rome. I like that.
Look at these close up. We do want to show maybe one on the other side, the obverse, so you can see both sides of the coin. You know, it's a saying, but there's a reason why it's a saying. When you have the kind of connections that we have here through Paul and through HSN, I want to show this to you close up. There you go. Paul, what am I looking at here? It's upside down again, Siobhan. There you go. What is this image?
It's an olive branch and a person holding it. I think her name is Minerva.
Lovely.
On this particular coin. As I said, this is one of the coins that was minted for a very short period of time and is much more limited than a lot of the coins that are out there.
So even if you're a coin collector, even if you're an Italian coin collector, you'd either be looking for this or you've hardly ever seen it.
That's been my experience with it.
Right.
In my own Lira collection, I don't actually have one.
Ooh, I can hook you up.
I can hook
you up today.
We've made them into jewelry.
Yes, exactly.
That's the thing. When you see something, if you love the Lira jewelry, if you love coin jewelry, if you love being a part of that club that says, hey, you know, I go to Aspen to ski and I eat caviar on top of my mashed potatoes, and you know, and someone cuts up my lobster and feeds it to me. Okay, that's the club you're in when you're enjoying coin jewelry. And for me, finding a piece that I don't have, that I haven't seen before, that is a little harder to find, that makes it even more special to celebrate my love of coin jewelry or my Italian heritage, or just my love of Italy.
Of course.
But you know, I'm going back to Italy in 2 weeks, and I am so excited for the gold show.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm practicing my Italian, and I've been starving myself so that I can eat nonstop when I get there.
Ooh, good goals, good New Year's resolutions.
Aren't those good? My New Year's resolution, to eat as much as possible when I'm in Italy.
A champagne problem, definitely a champagne challenge. So if you love the look, you also are enjoying maybe a little bit more of a delicate feel because the coin to scale is beautifully done with the Rolo chain.
Well, and you know what? A lot of the Lira are quite large.
Yeah.
And some of us like that, but for layering, I find it's nice to have a smaller one as well. Now, think about that. If you have multiple Lira necklaces and bracelets, they look fabulous together. I have 2 Lira on right now as bracelets. Men can wear them.
Neat.
It's nice because it lets you start conversations with people about your love of coin collecting, or your love of Italy, or the fact that you are Italian and you're proud of it, or that you just love having something that everybody else doesn't have.
So I was lucky enough to go to Italy when I was in high school, one of those little whirlwind tours between high school and college that bless my mom, she was like, that's a good idea for my daughter to do so she can see the world. Anyway, I spent 48 hours in most of the countries and we zipped right back home. But you got a taste of where you would maybe one day want to go back. Italy stole my heart. And on the Ponte Vecchio, which is this incredible bridge where all of the world's the world's most famous Italian goldsmiths are located, I didn't see anything like this, Paul Woods. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any